Oh,
Its native resolution is 1024 by 1280.
weird.
Yeah, it's old, but
Neat, but weird.
I have two of them. All right, stream is live.
All right. I will be seeing your actual stream. This is awesome. There we go. Now I can see the video
Right, I
game.
had to pull the game back up. I have a weird outline, whatever.
You also have a black
Um,
screen.
hmm?
You have a black screen again.
God, no.
All right. Um, there it is.
Oh,
Video.
yeah, because it's got a 30-second delay. All right, are we ready to go?
I can start whenever you want.
Do you see the menu moving around? I know we have to wait, like... Oh,
Uh,
I need to get the cursor out of there. All right.
well, yeah, I can see it just fine. It actually moves at a pretty decent frame rate on screen share here. You're fine.
Awesome. What
Yeah.
about on the stream?
Yeah, when it's moving, I can see it.
Great. All right. So this is Teslagrad. This is a puzzle platformer. And I am Caphriel playing it with you guys and with Mr. Morn. Say hello, Morn.
Hi. So this is Braid.
This is what?
Braid.
Teslagrad.
I'm sorry. I misread everything.
So we're going to start a new game.
All right.
And here we go. So this is what cutscenes in this game are like. There's no dialogue and there's not a lot of animation. There's got a certain charm to the style, though. Unfortunately, the cutscenes aren't skippable, or this one isn't. The rest of them actually are, and you'll see how that works when we get to the first one. So Teslagrad is a reasonably new puzzle platform. I can't remember when it came out exactly, but it is available on Steam for everybody who's listening. It's usually $10, and it goes on sale every once in a while for significantly less. It's definitely worth it if you can get it 50% off. It's probably worth it if you get more. All right, so here we go.
So you're the boy then.
You're the boy, or I'm the boy. We control the boy. This is a controller game, so you move with the left stick, jump with the A button on the Xbox controller. And you can see there that you kind of slide on these slopes. You can climb vines. The jump physics are really nice. You
Oh,
can
yeah.
you can
Got
kind
it
of
blocks there.
see the physics going on here. I can't stop for too long because if you didn't pick it up from the cutscene, there's an invading army and I'm being chased by soldiers. You can see the I probably should slow down a little bit so you can see the posters and stuff on the buildings and the signs.
I just like that their scale uses kings as a system of measurement.
It's got statues of kings. And this is a Russian game. It shows up a little bit in some places, but mostly it doesn't really, except in some of the styling.
And the title.
Well, yeah, obviously in the title. And there's the king again and a statue in the background.
So what's with the? Oh, that's just background. I'm kind of trained with video games to see everything as possibly a game element. So when I saw the other side of the bridge, looked like
Yep.
something you could maybe fill in.
Nope. It's a broken bridge. It was destroyed in the attack, presumably.
But the background of it looked like a
No,
full
more
bridge. So I was,
more
yeah.
posters. So the story for Teslagrad, I'm not totally clear on it. It's kind of you have to pick it up from context, and I'll work through the cutscenes as I get to them. But it's simple and easy enough to understand the basics. All right, so this is also a nice little section here because it teaches you the jump physics of the game and the fact that you can catch ledges and climb up to things. It gives you a second, oh, well, not really a second, a couple of screens to get used to stuff. Whoops. Uh-oh. And this is more or less where the real game starts. Keep an eye on the background, though. I know you mentioned that, and do that, because there are going to be a lot of little bits in the background, and I haven't seen all of them.
Is this Castlevania now?
No. This is
Oh,
Teslagrad.
I'm gonna keep doing that.
So, like, you can see the guy who was chasing me before is now up
Oh,
on the
he's up on
rampart
the
up
roof.
there.
Yeah, yeah.
All right. So Teslagrad is a game about magnetism. This is how the tutorials work. They have these stylized pictures that will show you stuff. So there are a few kinds of entities in this game. The walker things will give you a polarity aura, and then you will be repelled by things of the same polarity and attracted by things of the opposite. The two polarities are blue and red. These crawly things over here that I'm jumping around and standing on can have their polarities changed by the player or by other things.
Oh.
Electricity kills you.
What, in a Tesla game? That's sad. I thought electricity would be your friend.
See? So this is the first the idea of your friend. That was an accident. That these mechanics that you can use to get places can also kill you. There we go.
So what's with the blue kind of spherical things?
That's when you have an aura. So you can see here that it's also. I'll look down there. These things, as they touch those blocks, are changing them between blue and red.
Oh, and opposites and okay.
Right, and it's affecting the red X blocks. X blocks. Haha, I'm funny. So you can see on the stained glass windows a little bit of stuff, and you can also see that guy outside again behind the windows, which is actually the first time I'm noticing that. And we can't get through here yet.
Battery.
So we have to go get the first of our items.
Oh, so it's Metroidvania kind of thing?
There's only 3 items.
Oh.
And you can see the fireflies kind of hanging around here as a hint. And we got the glove. With the glove, you can punch things. You don't actually kill things. What you can do is change the colors of objects that are viable. The ones with X's you can't change. You can see in the background there's a guy punching an O block. That's because you can paint it on the wall. That's because you can affect the ones with O's. You can't affect the ones with X's.
Oh, I see. The game's using it to teach you things. Okay.
Right. And hidden in the game, with varying degrees of hiddenness, are 36 scrolls. And I'm going to collect all of them. We just got number 18. The scrolls teach you a little bit about the story, and with the first time you get them, you get a Steam achievement, which tells you a little bit more about what it is. But unfortunately, I already have all of those, so we're not going to get them. And this is the tower proper.
Oh.
This is the third gameplay element, which is these flowers will give you a strong magnetic aura. And the large magnetic fields will either lift or repel, or attract or repel you. So this is the first of our simple puzzles. We need to get across to the right. So first we turn that red so it will be attracted. But we can't get across the electricity. So what you do is you come up here and you change the color there.
Yep.
And it repels or stops attracting the thing, and now you can get across. And there's a little thing in the background telling you about the kinds of blocks you can and can't affect. I have a lot of trouble remembering which key is red and which is blue. It's R1 and L1 for this on your controller, and red is on the right, and that's my usual memory tool. Now you can see there the walker just made this block here match its own color.
So here you'd have to, what, punch that and then quickly jump on it? Or, oh, you can just punch down.
You can punch in any direction. And then this is going to turn us red, which will repel us from the red floor there. You can see the difference. One is red, one is blue of the walkers. So then in order to get up there, we don't have an aura of our own, but the magnetic fields repel anything of the right color, not just the player. And we can cross through there. Whoops. That was the same guy running off to the right there. We can get across there right now if we want to follow him.
Because we have the magic button.
No, we don't have the magic button, but we can't get through there yet.
Oh.
And there's a Gru on the other side anyway. That's actually what they're called. They're called grooves. So this is the first significantly challenging area where if you get the wrong color and you're in the wrong place, you will die because you'll get pulled or pushed into one of these electricity walls. And was there anything over here? No, that's just a dark room.
I still think the scrolls look like batteries.
They kind of do. I thought they were batteries at first, and here's the first one of these things that you're gonna punch, and I can't remember what color you needed to make it. That color. Okay. So that went up, and then it pulled the thing I'm standing on far enough away from the other one that it got into the big field and was pulled the rest of the way down. Now we need to make this dude over here red because it will let us get this platform pulled up to those two X blocks. You getting the idea here?
So I'm gonna have to play dumb here for a second. So you have to have something of the right color nearby to make it work.
Well, you can change the color of anything except the well, you can change the color of the greenish blocks unless they have an X on them. But
So,
you need something else that has a color nearby for it to interact with. So in this case, the crawling thing pushed the block far enough up that it was able to get into the aura of the
all right.
of the X blocks and was pulled up.
A little kind of light around it. Okay.
Yeah, those are actually drawn there. They're not or maybe they are the aura, but it's kind of hard to tell. You get a feel for it. This game is very good on feel, doing things by feel. So we changed this to blue to go up, and now we're stuck here. So we change it to red to get pushed away, and now it gets attracted here. So we change it to blue to go flying up.
That was neat.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun. All right, so we need to get down through there, and in order to do that, we're going to change the color of this blue block to red, and watch what happens.
Some sort of Rube Goldberg action going on.
Oh yeah. Now, we have to get across this electricity. We can't jump that far, especially with this roof over us. So what we're going to do is let this thing touch us. That's going to turn me blue, and I'll float up.
And then you just crawl across.
Right, and then you can kind of hand walk across. But if we get touched by the blue ones down there, it's going to the blue field is going to push us straight into that electricity.
Right.
Well, it won't, because there's a blue block down there which will push us up, and we'll come back up here. But we need to get through these guys without getting touched, and I suck at this.
Looks like if you can work it long enough, you can get away.
Yeah, because those wear off after a time. So same deal here. In order to get across, we need to get our a blue aura. Now we can change the color of this. See, there's a scroll down there, and I can't get to that yet. We can change the color of this to blue in order to get across if we want to go back, and then change it to red to come back. But we don't want to go back that way right now. This spot is loads of fun. You can come running down here, and what you'll find is you can't make that jump. So there's clearly only one thing to do: ride the platform.
Woohoo!
And if you fail to make this, you get to go down here, touch that, and get sent flying and levitating all the way back.
Oh, so you don't have to die to get back. Okay.
Right, and if you leave a room, it resets.
So I'm wondering what's in the lower path that you didn't take there.
Down there?
No, that right there, right to your right.
Oh, this is the way to proceed.
Oh, so you were trying to go up though, right?
Well, we couldn't make the jump over to this platform from the other. There is something up there. Yeah, I can't make it yet.
Okay.
I need something else to get up there. There's a scroll up there, as you can see. So if you look at the paintings on the corridor here, it kind of gives you a hint as to what is coming. And this is the first boss. Well, Morn, I'm not going to do anything. You're going to tell me what to do.
I wouldn't do that. You'll die. Okay,
That's all right.
Turn them red.
Turn what red? One of the blocks?
Blocks, yes. Huh. Oh, it's red. Turn to blue.
This took me a really long time to figure out because I am colorblind.
Oh man, this does not seem like it'd be fun for you.
Once I got most of the stuff worked out, yeah, it took a little while, and now I'm okay with it. And if you saw in the corner outside, it's 3 blocks in the mouth. Oh, I forgot about that.
Oh, it breathed fire. That was new.
Oh yeah, it breathes fire. And you don't want to touch the fire, you don't want to touch the lightning, you don't want to touch anything that'll hurt you because you don't have HP or lives in this game. You just die. Fortunately, there are frequent checkpoints.
Yeah, what I was missing on this was I saw just the thing, and I thought the color of it mattered, his little breathing, but no, it's actually the color of his mouth that matters.
Right.
Because the breathing he has is actually blue, so that kind of threw me off.
Yup.
Oh, hey, that is a small hitbox.
Oh yeah. And then he makes it faster. So you can't just hit these things and then wait for him to suck them up. You actually have to keep them in the vacuum cleaner.
Yeah, you have to time it and everything.
Right.
This is... I guess I should just wait and find out, but I'm wondering if his mouth actually changes color at any point to switch up the boss fight at all.
Nope. Boss fights in this game are short, which we talked about recently.
Yeah.
You do notice the body will start glowing red when he's about to do the fire breath.
Yeah, it gives you a little chance to get out of the
Little
way.
bit of warning, and then he speeds it up again. Oh god.
Is this going to be a rule of 3 thing where doing this 3 times is what you need to do?
Yep. And that was hinted at in the corridor, and I'll go show you that after we get out of here. So at this point now, you can't even do the bigger blocks because they'll just push you along the conveyor belt and push you into the fire before they get sucked up high enough. So if you look here, you can see that there's if you look at the paintings on the wall, yeah, it's 3 blocks on the bottom, 3 in the mouth, then it gets hurt, and then again, and then one more time. So we have a big pile of blocks here, but we can get out of here now because the fire is out. And this gets us to our second item. Look at the windmill in the back. And also the banner up here. We get the boots.
Are they high jump boots?
No.
Oh. Oh, they're flash boots. Okay.
Oh god, they're teleport boots.
Flash stepping. I like it.
Yep. And this is a really simple mechanic, and it lets you do a lot of stuff. You can make longer jumps. You can, I need this thing to come over here.
Oh, do you have to have something to flash through?
Well, or you can go
because if you flash into it, you'll die.
Yeah, if I flash into it, I'll die, so I need it to come closer. You can use it to make longer jumps. You can go through certain obstacles. You can go through enemy attacks. And of course, with this is a little bit heavy on the tutorializing, where you're going to do a lot of this right now. And there's also murals spread around that kind of tell you some of the story and the history. This is the you can see there's grooves on leashes, so they apparently used to be tame.
There's a broken sign.
Yep. So here you teleport into the cage and then past the grue.
Okay, yeah, they are really pushing the whole
Right.
platforming and...
This is probably the worst area for it. And you need to do that to get past. And now we're into the dark room.
More fireflies.
Yep, and you can see that they're attracted by the blue aura.
Because they themselves are red.
Right. Well, they look
Okay.
green to me, but whatever.
I know, I'm not trying to make fun of you, I'm just calling it out.
This is annoying to do because I can't see what I'm doing. But there's a scroll up here.
So you jump and flash step at the right time.
Yeah, I just can't, I can't see where it is, and I'm afraid of flash stepping too far because I can't remember if there was another... Well, that's not going to help. I can't remember if there was another pit. I don't even know if you have to jump.
It's a straight shot from
Yep.
here. Yep.
Nope. There was another pit.
Looks like there was a scroll down there. Or is that just the same
There.
scroll that you
Nope.
had?
There's another scroll down there.
So that tells us that eventually we'll be able
We're
to
gonna come back here. Yeah. This is the only area in the game, this section we've gone through right now, that we're gonna have to repeat later, because it's got scrolls you can't get to, and there's a map, by the way.
Oh. Did you actually for sure get that scroll, or did your death undo it?
Nope. Your death does not undo getting things. That
Okay.
was, I believe, scroll number 10.
Yep. All right.
Now, we could just kind of teleport or blink in here, but then the grooves will eat us.
So we need to be, well, no, because then we're red.
We need to be clever.
Oh, I'm not good at that. Oh, nice. Oh.
And we can't get to that scroll either.
Oh.
Yet. So this is, I really like the game design here, though, because it doesn't really have you repeat much. And each room offers something new.
Yeah, I'm learning a lot about it just by even the stuff you're not saying.
Yep.
Like with
Crap.
just some of the placement of things makes a lot
Right.
of sense to me.
Right. The level design is really careful. The mechanics are solid. So each time you go cross one of these room boundaries, like I just crossed, that's a checkpoint. And that's where you'll respawn if you die.
Oh, it
Which
helps
is good, because you'll
minimize
die a
your-
lot.
Helps minimize replays.
Right.
Oh, here's a red flower.
Yep.
Ooh.
And if you were running there, you can just float all the way across, but I didn't have enough momentum, so I had to teleport. So that's something that is going to come up a lot later, is that momentum is really important. Crap. So there's a scroll down here, and the way you get...
That's it, right there. You nailed it.
I'm good at games, Morn. I'm really good at games. The way you get it is by teleporting as you're coming down here.
Yeah,
But if you hit the wall too early, it bounces you downwards.
yeah, because the actual side of the wall, right?
Right. Well, if you hit the that, it's gonna knock you down, because you can't, slide along it. You just stop, and that turns off the electricity so you can get out. All right. So here we have to do something a little more complicated. We have a blue flower there. We have a blue platform there, and a red one up to the upper left.
Okay, fall up and not quite what I was thinking, but
And now we have to do the same thing to get over to that red platform and go to the upper right.
oh,
We can get moving pretty fast in this game.
I keep thinking you're gonna need to teleport when you don't.
Yeah, I tend to teleport a lot more than necessary because it moves you faster, and I'm lazy, so I rush.
That's me in games with dash features. It's just
Yeah. All right, so this one is a little more, I'm going to explain before I go for it because I don't have to repeat it. So we have to get over to the left. Unfortunately, my resolution doesn't let me see that far over there. So we have to get over here, and fly up here before the effect from the flower runs out. And then climb up here to get into this room. All right, first things first, let's watch a show.
I like shows.
So this is what the cutscenes in this game are like, and they tell you the story of the world and the characters such as they are. And there's
This
a
is
definite...
a good beverage time.
Yeah, this is a definite fairy tale element to this. So now we have two of the three primary mechanics, and this is kind of the story. Is there's this tower and a king and a wizard, or a scientist, as the case may be.
Sufficiently advanced technology.
Yep. And because it's Teslagrad, it's the power of lightning.
Okay.
The sword is the crown. That's mildly important. And you can see more of those cans here, which we saw that one soldier throwing away behind him earlier. But before we move on, we need to come over here and get another scroll. Now, as far as I can tell, and this is probably going to be a little too much detail for some people, this game uses the Box 2D physics engine, which is generally great, but sometimes a little bit wonky, and some of the wonkiness is going to show up later. All right, let's look at the map. So you can see here that we're in this central tower, and the central tower is huge and has a lot of exits.
That's a big tower.
It sure is. So we need to work our way up. Unfortunately, we can't get up there right now, so what we need to do is go down first and use the power of science. I missed a door.
Missed a couple of them, it looked like.
I'd rather approach this one from the top. There's another scroll in here. And some of these scrolls...
You have infinite fall. That's fun.
Oh, yeah, you don't take fall damage. All right. So there's a really good reason I want to approach this from the top, because we want to get past this block.
Okay.
But remember, rooms reset when you leave them, which means we need to do something to get past this block and then get back up here. Any ideas how?
Change the colors?
Sure.
Turn the one underneath it red? Oh. Wait, that... What?
Opposites attract.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Turn it blue. I was wondering why... Oh, but because of magnetism, of course.
Right. Now how do we get back up there?
I didn't say I had all the answers.
Well, come on. How do we get back up there?
Turn those blocks down there blue?
Sure. Well, we're going to come do this first. We want to stand on it first. And then we can ride it up.
I knew that.
I know you did. And we get a scroll, and we turn off the barrier up here.
Down there. Yep, to make getting out easier.
Yep. And then we're going to climb up here. And
how do you get across? I don't think I know.
Very subtle.
Help me,
but
Caphriel,
before we go on, we're going to watch another play.
Oh boy, Act 2.
So these are history plays. They tell you the history of the world that you're in.
I like the crown.
Yeah. It's very expressive considering there's no dialogue and very clunky wooden animation.
I keep wanting to make jokes about it, but I don't know if that's what you want me to do.
Go ahead.
I keep wanting to, like, I don't even have any right now.
So this is the big schism here.
Oh, red versus blue.
Right.
It would be attracted.
And you can see that the king has decided to form an army and conquer the world, and the scientist wizard is building a tower.
So the king is Edison then?
I think that's probably reasonable. I hadn't thought about it, but yeah, let's go with that. Edison was a jerk.
But that's not even funny. He was. Hey, he spent how much of his time trying to discredit Tesla?
I know. So there's a scroll in here. There's a scroll in every one of these rooms.
Is it another jumping puzzle?
No.
Nope. Oh. It's a vine climbing puzzle.
How do we get over here?
Red?
This is an X block.
You can't change it. Ooh. Do you have to do something up here? Can you go back down?
Yep.
That's not red or thing. Change it.
So this is you see the spinning thing in the center of that?
Uh-huh.
This is a kind of a teaching thing. There's another one in the center of that big X block.
There's another one of those on the other side of it, isn't there?
Yeah, there is. I'm going to go hit it before I finish up there. That means those are linked. Changing one changes the other.
Oh, and there's... Oh, and because it's in a blue thing, it's repelling it
Right,
back.
it gets pulled up to the top, and we get
Which,
scroll.
because they're on chains, it pulls up the one
Right,
thing
and it
still.
turns out that the fact that it pulls up the chandelier is irrelevant here.
I like that
Great.
you threw that here in there like it matters.
Yeah,
Because it will, I'm sure.
of course it will.
Flush
So where
shopping.
are we? Yep, across to the next room. I love this room. Let's just
I
run across here and, oh no!
Okay, so
Valmorn?
it's a timing puzzle. Up.
Yeah, but what do I do? Nah, I'll save you from this one. I'll just do it, because this one's really annoying to explore. You have to, use the quick step and get out of the way. And there's another scroll up here.
Okay, I'm gonna watch and kind of be quiet while I puzzle the puzzles out.
So, nope, I got
Oh,
stuck on the ledge. So you can see these blocks are getting changed using that mechanism that we just discovered in the previous room.
so something's switching their colors somewhere.
Right.
Oh,
It's these guys.
it's always been those guys.
Yep.
Jerks that they are.
So what I want to do is get them all to die.
But it keeps making new ones.
Yes, the thing is making new ones, but I want to get as much time as possible before the color changes, because it's going to keep them all in the same place.
And you have to go blind a little bit. That's frustrating.
Yeah, that's a little bit frustrating. So now we're waiting on the blocks to change.
And down and
Oh crap.
fall and ooh.
I'm dead.
Okay. Oh, I was about to say no, you're not, but yeah.
Yeah. So, but now I have the scroll, so I don't have to go back up there.
You can just kind of focus on quick running it.
Right. Which is not really that hard, usually. Except I had flash stepped early here. And that's the end of
I've
it.
got you calling it that.
Yeah, I know. You're a monster. And we're into the next major room here.
It's like a boss room.
It does kind of look like a boss room, doesn't it? It's
Oh,
this is it
okay.
on the map.
Is that Yggdrasil?
It kind of is. It's a really, really big tree, and you could see its roots in some of the other rooms we were in earlier.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
So we need to go up, but we're kind of low on options for it. And over here is a some kind of like memorial shrine or something. I can't read Russian, so I can't read that.
To Our Lady of Perpetual Magnetism.
Probably something like that. So what we do have here is a platform we can change the color of, and a flower. And that is sufficient.
Red. Oh, right, blue.
Blue. Opposites.
I knew what I was talking about. Who said I didn't? Opposites.
There's a lot of stuff in this room, and I'm not going to waste the time running all over the place to look at it all. It's just a little bit more stuff you can see here carved or painted onto the tray.
Tea party.
Yep, potion party. So this is now a little bit of a platforming thing. Oh, there's this over here, and you can climb up way to the top, and you can't get anywhere from up there.
Okay, so jump.
It's a huge waste of time. Notice this doesn't last very long. We got to get back down the hill fast. And across.
Oh, good. These are my favorite types of platforming.
The kind where if you fall, you have to go all the way back.
Oh yeah, because I'm really good at them, you know.
Yep. Fortunately.
So there was a guy watering a flower back there. Is that
Yep.
going to be? Are we getting a watering can?
No.
I'm actually kind of disappointed. I was hoping we were getting a watering
See
can.
the painting in the background.
Are we getting a mechanical bird?
Kind of.
Cool.
So this is another area where you have to go through it a little bit fast.
Oh, because your flower doesn't last? Or...
Right. Now over here is another scroll, but we're going to have to come back to it.
All right.
because we don't have what we need to get up there.
Well, a giant mechanical bird could carry us up there.
A giant mechanical bird sure could carry us up there. And we can't do anything over here. So we have to go this way. And we could go this way, but we can't really get anywhere from over here. We would just die. So we go back to the tree. That's that scroll I was saying we couldn't get to before.
It's also a mechanical bird.
Well, it's a statue of a bird.
Shows a statue.
So let's climb a tree. You know,
Tree climbing is fun.
Yep. And this is probably my least favorite section of the game just because it's so big. There is one more scroll we can get to right now, but I'm not going to do it because we have to come back through this area later. And it'll be faster and safer later. It's a bunch of jumps along these platforms, but if I miss, I'm going to have to climb the entire tree again.
Yeah, nobody needs that.
Right.
There's nothing more boring than doing the same section.
Look, a mechanical bird.
Hey, what do you know?
All right.
That's a boss. Okay.
So you can teleport into it and then punch it to charge it. And it becomes magnetized and gets hit by lightning. Those waves of force will push you off the platform into the spikes. You have to teleport through them. These guys will blow up the platforms. The wooden platforms there.
Oh, the wooden ones.
Right,
Yeah, yeah.
unless you lure them all the way off to the side. That will kill you.
So this is a boss fight.
This is a boss fight. And fortunately, it took me a little while to figure out how to do it. But, you know, having done it enough times now, it's kind of routine, and this is why the game isn't going to take me that long to play. I lost the platform. Just waiting for the wave of electricity.
So it's got a very kind of unpredictable set of movements then.
No, it does not. It's extremely predictable.
Okay, so you've hit it 3 times. Is that... No. I'm always expecting this game to follow the rule of 3 now.
It kind of does.
It lays... Those explosions don't feel too good either.
Yeah, those will kill you. So it lays 1 extra egg each time you hit it.
Okay.
And now it's dead. And of course it destroys all the rest of the platforms on its way down.
Well, yeah. I mean, why wouldn't it?
Alright. So now I'm going to go a little bit out of sequence once I do this. This is the last...
Sequence breaking?
Yep. Well, no, I'm going to... You'll say. So this is the cloak. This lets us have our own energy field.
Oh. Yeah, I had to know it was coming.
Yep. So you remember I said that momentum is important? We're going to use that to go get a scroll.
Okay.
So you can see as you go up that you keep your momentum as you exit the field. We want to get up through that hole in the roof.
Right. So you need to be kind of... Yeah.
So
Hey,
teleport preserves momentum. All right, here we go. So we're going to go back now.
In layman's terms, speedy thing goes in, speedy thing comes out.
Exactly. Thank you, GLaDOS. So we're going to go back now and collect the rest of these scrolls.
Poor mechanical bird. I liked him.
This is why I don't like doing it, is because you have to jump in here and it's a blind jump.
Oh, Video games with blind jumps just infuriate me.
This is the only one in the game, fortunately.
Like, anytime you have to jump down and you can't see what you're landing on. Like here, if you didn't know it was coming.
Well, okay, so I knew that was here because I've done this before, and I'm saving time to get the scroll. But now I'm going to go back and show you how you actually get to it.
You don't have to.
Of course I do. This is a stream.
You got lucky 13 there.
Yep.
Oh,
so
you're expected to. Wheel-a. Okay.
And if you jump at the same time as you activate your field, you get more momentum.
Right, because you are actually putting the effort into jumping,
Right.
sure.
And I mean, I just liked doing that jump because it's fun to jump off of high things.
Speak for yourself. I get motion sick in video games.
So do I. First person games anyway. Now, we don't need to rely on the flower, but you can't switch from your own energy, the flower to your own energy field. You have to wait for it to wear off.
But you still, so you don't need the flowers anymore at
You
all
don't
then.
need the flowers anymore. But if you hit one and then it wears off while you're relying on it and you don't switch fast enough, you'll fall.
Of
Because
course.
these they don't, they're not strong enough to cancel your momentum. So we want to go up. There's a scroll to the upper left. This is fun.
Okay.
You have to switch from blue to red while preserving momentum.
So don't you have to go up? Yep.
Then this often takes me a few tries. Ah, I was close there. Not quite.
Yeah.
Nope.
Don't you need to go all the way up it?
You do, but it'll just pull you against the edge. It's not going to actually pull you up. There we go. Nope. Damn it.
You gotta get, okay. Looks
And
like it involves some flash stepping.
It definitely does. Ah, that was close. There we go. Okay.
So now what? Aside from explore more of this random tower.
Well, explore more of this random tower. I mean, this is Teslagrad, aka the tower exploration game.
Oh.
So this is now back in this room. So that was the little bit of loop.
So now you have all the items. Is this where we eventually go back and do all the...
Well, I'm going to, yes. So,
Oh, okay. Yeah, you just turn yourself blue here.
yep. And there's another scroll off to the right, and I'm hoping I'm going to get it. Now, I almost
that's a
always
statue.
die on the way out of here. I don't know how to get out of here safely.
Just a little further forward to drop momentum.
So if you do that, you'll see what happens when I get to the bottom. Because this is what usually happens is I hit that electricity there and die.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I see that.
So now we can ride the field on our own power.
All the way up.
Well,
except for there's going to be a puzzle.
well, you'll see. So we're gonna go all the way back down instead. Oops.
Go back.
No.
Go back and meet your buddy who's been looking for you this whole time.
If only we had a buddy.
Oh, I'm sorry. I meant the horrible monster who was looking for us the entire time.
But now that we have certain powers, we don't need to wait for the NPC monster things to help us. Oops. We can move on our own power.
Right, it's kind of makes you feel good inside.
Right. And this is fortunately the only place you have to revisit. Where do I want to go? Down here.
But aren't there others you can for scroll purposes?
That's what we're doing. We're getting scrolls. This one is fun.
Looks like it.
You have to continue dashing through these in order to get to the top and then die.
Oh!
That's right. That's right. Dying is your objective. It gets annoying when you start because you start facing the wrong way. So once you die...
Does it always start you facing left or right then?
I don't know, actually. So you have to get really waiting till the last minute for that teleport because you don't want to... You're going to hit the platform and stop. And you don't want to do that while there's still an electric field there. Oh, crap. Oh, crap. No.
Would you like to try Fulgar the Viking?
Nah. This is good enough for me in terms of difficulty. But again, this is a room that's just really testing your mastery of the mechanics.
Then you just flash step out.
Right. Well, actually, in the interest of saving time, I'm just gonna walk into the electricity.
Well, I meant flash up over to the scroll room.
Right. All right. And now we can go over here.
And step through.
No. No, we could, but that's a trap. We don't want to do that.
It's a trap.
So we don't actually need to do this now. We can turn ourselves... Crap. Not like that.
That was comedy gold.
We can turn ourselves... Wow, I keep hitting the wrong button. So I told you I get confused about which one is blue and which one is red.
Because you can't actually see it.
Oh, I guess you can't do that, huh?
Because, yeah, it's gonna...
Alright, I guess we're gonna have to do it the old-fashioned way.
Yeah, because it's being attracted to. Yeah,
Right.
Okay. Yeah, it's like you're extending the field. Think
Yep.
of the way that would work.
There might be a faster way to do this than actually running back through the entire thing again. Right. But,
For there, couldn't you have turned yourself red?
I don't think it would have been strong enough.
And then punched it to be red?
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. Your personal field is not as strong as a lot of other magnetic fields.
Oh.
Now, we can flash
Plus,
that
it would have pushed you up.
past that and then do this. And this is annoying.
So annoying, you got it in one.
Yes, but if you don't know what's coming, you just die.
Excuse me. And how many scrolls did you say there were? 36?
36. And you need a certain number of them to finish the game, but having all of them gets you the good ending. All right, now that we have the dash, we can come down here and get over to this section.
And
Which
get that.
gets us this and turns that off. And we can get the one in the upper right here.
If we catch a ride.
And then jump off with the wrong color. Oh well. Back we go.
That's really cool.
It is cool. It's a lot of fun. That's one of the reasons I love this game, is just riding around feels good. So if you turn yourself red there, the line of blue up there will pull you up just enough that you can get to this scroll.
Ah.
That is quite a train you've got there, Morn.
Yeah.
You should collect those.
If I collect 36 trains, I'll get the good ending to my life.
That's a little depressing to think about.
Oh, I'm sorry. It's alright, I was lying.
You actually need, what, 72 trains?
No, there's just no good ending.
Oops. That's even more depressing, Morn.
Oh! I screw all of these things up.
Alright.
Yep, something I was noticing you hadn't actually explained. When you go through those doors, there's a little switch on the bottom that you can use to rappel it up.
Yes. Yeah, it's so you can go back in the other direction.
If you need to, yeah.
Yep.
Just wanted to call that out real fast.
Appreciate that. Yeah, you can navigate almost the entire game in any direction. Now that we can change our own personal magnetism, we can reach that. And I'm honestly just really, really hoping I don't forget about any of the scrolls, because then I'm going to have to like either look at a map or... which would be embarrassing and annoying to do, or I would have to go wandering throughout the tower again, or both.
Don't feel too bad. My usual shenanigan is to do all that stuff before I go live, so I look like I know more about the games than I do.
Well, I did do all of this, and I have done complete runs of the game without needing a reference, but, you know, it's been a week. I might have forgotten something.
You never know. Oh, my voice cracked bad there. Let's see.
And again, we have our own magnetic field here, so we don't need to use the flower. Oh, God.
And then just catch a red ride.
Well, we don't need to catch a ride. We can just jump up here. Because we jump, we turn ourselves red, the bottom one repels us, the top one attracts us.
Yep. I like some of these little traps that the game sets for you.
Such as?
That lightning right there.
Oh, yeah.
Because you know that's going to catch you your first time.
And this was that area, by the way, remember we came through and said we can't get through here yet? That's
Yeah?
what's down there.
Oh.
When we followed the guy dropping cans.
Oh, we've been to this one before, right?
Yep. Because remember, we're repeating stuff. All right, so let me just take a quick look around. And unless there was one in there, which I don't think there was, I think we're done. Let me just go check that next room. Oh, this is going to be a good opportunity to, yeah, no, I got the one in there. So this is a good opportunity to talk about the momentum. You can see that since I had some downward momentum, I'm sliding downwards. But you can also see that I maintain horizontal momentum.
Right.
All right, so this should be, no. So the next thing I want to do is pick up, yes, this way, the scrolls that are back in the entry area.
Are we going to see our friend, the guy chasing us again?
No.
Oh. Is he the final boss? I'd be okay with that.
No. So, we can teleport through that grate and into the hidden library.
Wow. That looks like heaven.
It sure does. And I like the perspective in this room.
Problem is, you go in there and your glasses break.
Yeah, well, I mean, that's generally the way things go in the apocalypse. I really do like the way the perspective in that room works. It's some nice work.
The curved walls in the background are nice.
Yep. And over here. Oops.
Okay, that's what that one was for.
Yep.
I knew there was something there, because there had to be, but...
There had to be, of course. And now, since we have our own powers, we don't need to wait for those things to come by and shove the block up.
And this is above the library. That's nice.
Yep. Nope. Blue. Oh, and there's a cooldown on the dash.
Oh, that's helpful.
Of course. All right. So where to next? Let's check a map. Looks like we're going to the left in here. This room. I do not like this room. I know there's a way to do this faster because I've seen people do it, but unfortunately I can't do it, so we're just going to have to wait as this thing rotates. There's a way to jump out.
Come on, demo it. Push blue. Or go to red.
You see how there's like electricity crackling around down there?
Yeah.
That'll kill us. Do you really want to die, Morn?
No.
And besides, there's a scroll up here.
Oh, that's actually important.
And now we have to wait for it to rotate around again, because I can't do the little thing where you can kind of climb up on the top and jump across and then dash out. I'm a noob. So this is one of the rooms that I don't really like the design of because it feels like it's wasting a lot of the player's time. There's just a lot of waiting that you can't avoid.
This would be cool if it was done in Mode 7.
In what?
Mode 7. The Super Nintendo rotation thing.
Sorry, I'm drawing a blank.
Like every Super Nintendo game you've ever seen, the Final Fantasy world maps were done in Mode 7.
Alright.
Super Castlevania 4's rotating rooms.
So we pushed some garbage into the trash compactor to make this big ball of garbage, which comes down here. It opened the door when we did that. Alright. So we can get through this torrent of molten metal.
I'm guessing if you didn't teleport through it, you'd be just all of the dead.
Yes. All of the dead.
Go down and turn blue mid-fall, right?
Yep. And that little trick to get around the edge only works because there's the other red all along the top.
Oh, yeah,
I think.
it's also pulling you.
Yeah.
Maybe. Yeah, there's a big aura right there.
Right. And you can just dash to get around to the other edge there. All right. And now there's all this stuff here. We can literally just walk on top of junk to get across the pit.
I still like the garbage Katamari.
Yeah. All right, so that is red.
So we don't want to actually touch that, so we also turn red, right?
Right. But we want to get up there. Which
Oh.
means we're just waiting to accumulate momentum. Oops.
Oh, it's one of those, like a seesaw style of
Yeah.
puzzle.
Except you also have trouble with horizontal momentum when you're doing this.
There's also the part that, if you're not careful, it looks like... It probably won't, but it looks like...
I don't think you can now. I don't think you can drop low enough to die. Alright.
Too much repellence. I like all the robots.
Yep, there's a scroll up there. These robots are great. Wait until you see how they work. Oh, I was a little too slow.
Oh. That doesn't seem happy.
So these little guys will crawl into the heads of the robots and then activate them.
Okay, that's fancy.
It sure is. Now, if you look up there, you can see how we're going to get to the scroll. There's a red block, but next to the right of the red block is one that's color is changed by another block.
Right.
And it turns out that that's over here to the right. So
And
we have to wait. We have to wait for that guy to get over there and dump out his cargo.
And it'll walk over and change the block color for you.
Mm-hmm. So now we set red because we want to be attracted to the blue one. Mm-hmm. And dash over there. Now, there's a little...
Quick swing.
Yes.
Blue?
Fortunately, if you switch your color while holding down one and then you press the other one, it switches for you.
Oh. And then just
dash over there. So yeah, if you hold red and hit blue, you become blue. If you hold blue and hit red, you become red. There's none of that one of them dominates the other business.
It's a very big block of its kind.
Yep.
Plus, also doing that, it allowed you to open up the way forward.
Indeed. Which is the actual reason you need to do that. That room took me a long time the first time I was there.
I can see that.
These blocks will kill you. This is the area where I don't like the box 2D physics. Because these blocks will sometimes not get onto the platforms on the right timing, so they'll bounce off or they'll get knocked around. So you have unpredictable things that will kill you.
Oh.
Like that.
I see that all the time. It was never a good idea, though.
Alright. So yeah, those are, that's a little bit annoying. Fortunately, it doesn't last long. And you never have to come back through here. But
we're seeing how they're made.
Yes. Yep. It's the manufacturing plant for the little walkie things. We have to use the physics engine one more time because we need to get one or more of these across that pit in order to get a scroll.
Oh, good. So we need to do something with them.
Right. The easiest way is to use the dash to get yourself occupying the same space, and then it'll get fired across.
We got one over.
Yeah, I know. I want to get two because depending on the way things work, one might not be sufficient, and it's harder to get back over here. Nope, okay. That wasn't quite it. So this is, one of the least appealing parts of the game. Ah. Come on.
Oh, I forgot to do something.
Uh-oh. I hope it wasn't anything important.
No. Wasn't anything important at all.
There we go. That's two.
Nice displacement.
Yeah, they really go flying.
And now we play Katamari Damacy again.
Kind of. We have to push these all the way over here. And that's why we needed two of them, is because if we don't have enough momentum, we need another one to push. That opens up this pit here, and we can get this scroll. We could also continue out and find ourselves back at the trash compactor that forms a ball and have to come through the loop again, but I'd really rather not do that.
That doesn't sound like fun.
No, it's not one of my favorite areas of the game. You'll know when we get to my favorite area easily.
Because you'll be nerdgasming and I'll have to be like, whoa, hey now.
All right, and this is the last of the annoying physics puzzles. We have to get one of these
I already
things
said that.
up here. No, this is the last one. We have to get one of these things up here and onto this platform so that we can use it to hang on to get across.
Oh, good.
But before we do that, there's another scroll to get.
Oh, that's a hidden one.
Yep, that's the one that I usually miss. Because there's just no visual reminder that it's there.
On the one hand, I'm kind of glad for things like that, but on the other hand, that is obnoxious.
It sure is. So we need to turn this blue.
And then right up with it, make sure it lands.
Not quite. Well, let's try another one. Well, the thing is, they'll repel. If you've got multiples up there, they repel each other.
Oh, and that can kind of help get it up to where it needs to be. They're on the ceiling!
Right, because they're being repelled by this large field. There we go. No, no, why would you do that? I have a robot on my head.
That was kind of awesome. Oh man, this looks like a pain in the butt, though.
Ugh. It can be. It sure can be. So I had a red one on top of a blue one. I changed the red one to blue, and it just went flying.
So this is why it's going to take 4 hours, right? We're just going to be doing this for 2 of them?
Oh, I sure hope not. That was odd. Oh. But at this point, it might be easier to reset the room. Oh, wow. We can't reset the room that way. Because at this point, we've got all these other things around here, and they're interfering with each other.
Hmm. Anyway, you can disable the colors entirely?
No, you can only change them from blue to red.
That is awkward.
What I'm going to do is just start turning a bunch of them blue and hope I can get far enough away from them to... Here we go. No. Yes. Yes, there's one up there. Oh, crap. I didn't quite get it onto it. All right, no big deal. It'll come back. Oh, boy, there's more than one up here.
That's gonna... Oh, hey, you can just flash tap it, though.
Yeah. All right. And we're clear of this zone.
Forever?
Yes. We don't need to go back there unless I missed a scroll somewhere. And that opens up the... Yep, it opened up this gap here and pulled that platform aside.
Yep, now you have the upper area to play in.
Right. So now we can just, you know, blithely continue our way upward.
And not go right immediately?
Well, I mean, we're going to go right immediately.
Of course we are.
Yep.
Oh, silly Let's Plays.
Ah.
Oh, good.
And now we start getting into the slightly more interesting stuff.
Now we're in Mega Man puzzles. Lovely.
All right, so this one took me a really long time to figure out.
Just... Oh. What?
So what you need to do is... Oh, shoot. I forgot to put this one down. Oh, well. You need to get this block across the aperture there.
Okay.
Then you come back around and you climb out over here. And now when you change this to blue, that can't get all the way up.
Right.
So now you can jump in here and use it to walk across.
Okay.
And now we
It's
get to do some
complicated.
fancy flying.
That was pretty fancy.
It sure is. It gets fancier.
I'm missing the crazy physics fun moments.
Um, most of those. Oh,
That seems bad.
I think I shouldn't have sat around talking. Let me go reset the room.
Yeah. That
So
looks like
most
you
of the
need to
crazy
kinda...
physics fun moments, oops, come from some of the scroll puzzles. Like we're about to have one of them. No, 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 no. We need that. Okay, now we can go.
So
So
your movement is determining where it goes?
my position, right, because it's attracting the other parts of it. So that falls down there and activates a robot. But you saw the scroll up there, right?
Yep.
Well, there's only one way up there.
Huh. That's going to turn blue.
Right, and that's going to open the door to the right.
That seems like...
Robot, what are you doing, robot?
What?
I don't know. It was a confused robot. Now I'm going to come back in because it's easier to do this with the room reset. So we need to get up to the top right.
All right.
Nope. And what you need to do is get a ton of momentum on the
And then
magnetic
shoot
thing
yourself
here.
Up to the... Yep. Okay.
Yep. Kind of like that.
And then use the positioning of yourself on the one.
Right. And since that's blue, it'll pull you the rest of the way up as long as you don't get stuck under it.
Okay.
And now we need to wait for the platform to come back.
People are stomping around in my living space.
How
right
rude.
now. Don't they understand that they need to sit perfectly still and be perfectly silent the entire time?
Apparently they don't.
Horrible people.
And again, in order to save time, I'm just going to kill myself. So here we get to do some more fancy stuff. Watch what this switch does.
I'm going to make a joke right now.
Go ahead.
If you ever feel the need to save time, seek help.
So we need to get across by riding these fields of force.
Right, so you change the color.
Well, okay, so let's see it. Oops, I didn't have enough momentum upwards there. So let's see if we make myself blue to ride along with this. It moves faster than I do.
So...
And if I stay blue, I get pulled down and into the lightning. So what you have to do is dash through it when they cross.
I could have told you that.
Yep. And now we're going to get to do some fancy flying.
Okay, that is admittedly fairly fancy flying.
Now I'm just hoping I don't die on the way out. Uh-oh.
You will. So now you have to do the room again.
Yep. I didn't get the sweet spot, so now I have to slowly work my way up. Not nearly as fancy. There we go. And that little robot will go over there and get the switch hit.
And get himself killed in the
Yep.
process. Poor guy. He wanted to save time.
Waiting for this to wear off. And we get to do some boost jumping.
That's always fun.
It sure is. And I cannot tell you enough how much fun the physics in this game are.
Oh, I believe it. I think it'd probably be more fun to play, though.
Than to watch?
Yeah, I think
Oh,
everybody
yeah, I'm
should
sure.
play this game.
Yes, I agree.
Oh, hey, it's my guy!
It is your guy.
It's Dr. Robotnik. Or
And he's got a
something.
gun. Can you see what color those are?
Oh, yeah, you're colorblind. They're red.
Right. This also took me a really long time to figure out. Because until they expanded, I couldn't see what color they are. So you can shield yourself from them.
Right.
And then you hit that switch. The center switch brings up the side switches. The side switches open the doors.
And then he can zap himself.
And then you can bounce one back to him. And he'll get zapped. and then
Okay.
come chasing you.
It's my guy. I missed him.
Yeah, I'm sure he missed you too. And then you have to lure him back.
Oh, and now it's blue.
Yes, now it's blue, but there's things that'll turn you red wandering around up here.
So you have to watch that. And there's lightning, so you have to really angle
Yeah,
your...
so you can't get close to him either.
Okay, this is exciting.
Wait until you see the next one, because again, it's the rule of threes.
Okay.
So you want to take a guess at what the next phase is going to be?
Him outside, you inside?
No.
Oh.
Try again.
Oh,
Nope.
no! It's color switching.
Yup.
Of course it is. That's the only thing that makes sense. Okay, so over here you need to be red, on the other side you need to be blue, or you just need
Oh,
to...
crap. You need to be very, very careful is what you need to do.
Ah! Zoinks! Let's get out of here! I like this a lot.
Yep.
This is my...
This is
my
a pretty
kind of
cool fight.
outside.
Again, though, I have a little bit of trouble with the color blindness on the third phase.
I'll try to help you out if you need me to.
Well, I mean, you're sure welcome to. I won't complain.
At
It's
this point, are you used to it, or...?
well, it's the new bullets that are sometimes hard to identify before they've expanded.
Hmm.
I hope that was the right button I just pushed. Yeah, okay, I just didn't get any
Yeah, you're fine.
bounce back to him. There we go.
And... Oh, my guy's gonna fall over after this. He's gonna get knocked down. Okay, he's firing blue on the right and red on the left at the moment. That's red. Yep.
Yep. That's
He's
blue.
firing blue.
There we go.
And are you gonna go down after him?
Of course. I can't get out here.
Oh, true enough.
And I'm hoping I'm not going to miss this because it's annoying. I missed it. There's a scroll up there. Well, time to watch another play.
All right. Meanwhile, in Pisa. How about a little fire, Scarecrow?
Yep, that's the guy, by the
That's
way.
my guy right there.
Yep.
Hey. So I assume you can easily get back up to take another shot at getting the scroll, though.
Oh, yeah. It just might take
Oh.
me a couple of loops to get it.
Oh, and hey, the cloak that you have is actually inherently the same color.
It's actually the same cloak, more or less, as those guys were.
Yeah. Now I feel smart.
Mm-hmm. Dun, dun, dun.
Yay, we overthrew! We're killing the blue guys! We are the best red ever! Yay!
Thank you for that.
I try. Meanwhile, you're getting sparks on you.
No!
Oh. By the power of Grayskull.
Yeah, more or less. There's the guy in the right, by the way.
Oh, he's still alive?
Yep. And he's sad. He's visibly sad.
Aww.
So there's a button over here which will open up the that one, and then we can ride this
here,
back up here.
and then try to make your flesh step.
Yep, got it.
Nice, excellently done.
Thank you. All right, where to next? Up and left. This is my favorite area.
I can tell your voice immediately just brightened up. Oh, we're hamster wheeling. Okay.
We are hamster wheeling with magnetism.
I am all over this room right now. I can absolutely see your point.
Oh, believe me, it's not just one room.
Oh, it's a whole.
It's a whole
section.
zone.
Awesome.
Yup.
And then.
No! Phew.
Okay, I can't tell if there's any magnetism here yet. It's
Nope,
just
not yet.
Introducing you to the physics
Yep.
of ball. Okay.
And the physics work just fine in this section.
They sure do. I can already tell. They do exactly what you want them to do. Oh man.
Because everybody likes moving fast, right?
Gotta go fast.
Gotta go fast.
Oh. Aw. I
Aw,
got one
I
for
can't tell you how
all.
many times I tried to stick the hamster wheel up there, but you can't.
That is the saddest of stories.
It really is.
Oh man, you got some speed going for you here for a second there too.
Well, I mean, I've had a fair bit of practice doing this, so
Plus, you
I.
probably just come in and do it for kicks every once in a while.
Well, it's a little hard to repeat areas, but yeah, this is like I said, my favorite area in the game. So I've been known to just go back through and do the whole thing again.
Just to get this section. Uh-oh.
More of the ration cans and a picture of the tower under construction.
Hmm.
All right. Oh no. Oh dear. This room has a bit of repetition if you screw up. So let's see. We have red
It looks like it
blocks.
just has a straight bit of repetition to begin with.
Red blocks. Yep.
Clear block that you change the color of.
Yep.
Oh no.
Oh yes. If you fall, you have to run all the way back over.
And I already know what these blocks you have to do with them too. Yep. Just to get your physics, then you turn it blue to send it flying. Yep.
Yep. Now we have to turn blue here.
And then jump to get pulled, and then...
Nope, you just dash across.
Well, to get there the first time, you have to kind of jump and step over. Hey, you skipped a...
Yeah.
Scroll over here, yeah.
Yep.
As soon as you did it, I'm like, oh.
Alright, that wasn't too bad.
Somebody looks like they're being overthrown, or... This is not...
This one's damaged and not working anymore.
Oh, so the story is incomplete.
Well, there's another scroll in this room.
Okay, I'm not even going to try. I'll let you just show the world.
Alright, so you need to shove... Oh, this is going to be sticky. You need to shove that out of the way. And then
Right.
shove this guy all the way over here. Whoop, no, and turn both of these blue.
Oh, and then you get up there and let the...
And then you get up here and wait for the thing to push it back.
Yep. Alright. It's the first time I've seen you actually push a block out of the way like that. It wasn't a color changing one, so that was
Yep.
new to me.
Yeah, like I said, that's one of the things I like about this game is it doesn't repeat puzzles. And you can teleport through enemies.
I'm kind of sad that the play wasn't working. I wanted to...
Alright, where to next? Oh no, that's interesting.
Yeah, it looks like you skipped a section.
No, it's gonna be both of them at once.
Oh. Well, spoilers.
Yeah. Alright, so the first thing we do is hit that.
And
And
that
that clears the bottom one, yep. Alright, so we need to get this guy through here and over to the right.
And he'll turn that one blue, and then, yep, there we go. And then he'll take the long way around, because he's...
Yeah, because it bounces off of things. And when he gets over here, he's going to turn this elevator blue.
And then you can be red, maybe?
No.
Oh. Or you can be blue, maybe, to push... Oh, wait, you... Yep, there it is, what I meant to say. Words.
I knew what you meant.
I'm
So
still
you-
not quite getting the opposites attract thing, which is stupid, because that's exactly how it works.
Yup. It's magnetism. It's magnetism, Morn.
I don't get the thing you were doing. What a twist.
Shocking. I don't remember where it's from either, so maybe that's not unusual.
And then, yep.
So it's a clever little lock and key mechanism. Okay. We can't get high enough to get through there.
Turn yourself blue?
We can boost them this. But now what?
Bagok?
Bagok? We can get the ball rolling.
I see what you did there.
Thank you.
And then pull it over. Yep. Okay.
But it's going to come up here, and we're going to need it.
Oh, wow.
Fun times.
That must have taken you a try or two.
It did take a few tries. How am I doing on the scrolls here? Doing pretty good.
Of them. You're missing like 4?
No, I'm missing number 2. 11 is the last one you can get. I'm a little concerned about 2. I feel like I should have gotten 2 already.
Okay.
All right, so let's just get through here first.
Yeah, I don't even know if
Oh, I know where 2 is. Never mind.
Is it right above you?
No, I can get it. I can't get it until later. I need the last item for it.
You said there were 3 items.
No, I didn't.
You totally said.
I totally didn't. No, there's well, it replaces one of your existing items. All right,
Okay.
so we need to get
I guess I can accept
this
that.
ball out of the way. And now we need to get up there. And then we can serve some momentum to get a scroll. Now, we need to get up to the top and get through that little gap.
Be red? Oh, make it red. Wait.
You want to see that again? Science!
I was going to say jump and then turn red.
No, we don't need to, well, we could, or we could just do this.
Okay, that works for me too.
Oh no! Well, that doesn't
Not
work.
for
Alright,
you.
I'm going to try it your way, because I've never tried it your way before.
Get the ball down there and then use the fact that it'll push you down.
You want to use this to push me up, and then turn red and try to get over there?
Yes.
Oops, that's not going to work. That didn't do it. Not quite.
Oh, alright.
I bet I can do it. I bet I can do it. I just need to switch faster.
I don't think the thing's strong enough field-wise.
I think it is. But I have to get one of those kinds of jumps and get the switch. Nope. Yep, alright, we're going to do it the old-fashioned way.
The old-fashioned way in the relatively new game about magnetism.
Yep. And we need to switch this so that we can turn ourselves blue and not die. Blue is left. Oops. And you can also switch it from here for... You can do this for reasons that are entirely unknown to me.
Comedy? Or it helps reset the room.
Ah, alright.
Oh.
This is exciting.
I've noticed the place is a little more dilapidated as you go up.
Yeah. Alright, so this is probably the area that I'm going to spend the most time on. You see that scroll to the left?
Yep.
The scroll is now moving up. And we have to make this entire run.
In one go.
Yep. Oh god, oh god, oh god. Holy cow. I've never done that on my first try before.
Well, first time for everything. So
Yep.
you beat it up here and...
And you grab it on its way past.
There's number 30.
Yep. Alright. Oh, I'm impressed. That just saved us a lot of time.
Good. What?
What? Don't you see the gear in the background?
Yes, I do. Wow. That is some integration right there. I am happy with that.
I was really pleased with that the first time I saw it. We're gonna get to do some more fancy flying in here.
You know, I love my fancy flying and trains.
Oh yeah. Oops.
That was not particularly fancy.
I went the wrong way first. So we come up here, and we switch this to red.
Now you have
Now, when we go over here and we
just...
zap through there, we're going to be okay.
Yeah. There's a scroll.
Yep. And we're going to get that.
Spiral. Carrying your momentum with you, of course.
Yep, and we're going to do that by launching off of this and then teleporting through there.
Fancy footwork. 31.
Now we switch this to blue so we can get across. So.
Right. There, yep. I'll eventually get this mechanic down. Okay, that I could hear you switching there.
Yep, that was cool, right?
Yep.
There's a scroll up there.
Oh, of course there is. And you've got to...
This is really annoying.
You made it the first time on the other one, but here it's...
The spacing is different. All right. So, this is the other one where the physics are a little bit wonky because we have to get up there.
Right.
And that won't do it. Come on.
Oh, wow. Okay, so...
Wow, I don't know why that's not...
So you're going to push it on top of it, right?
I think
and
that's
then
it. Yeah, except that it's not going to go over there. Nope, 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 nope. Crap. Red, red, red. There we go.
That's an unfortunate imagery.
What?
Nothing. Never mind.
All right. Will this do? I'm not sure if this will do it. No, there's too much red stuff under it.
So turn it red.
There we go. You just need to do something to get up high enough.
Looks like there's several solutions to that.
There's a bunch of solutions. It's never been the same way. I've never done it the same way twice.
Are we at the top?
We are at the top of the tower.
Because it looks like your whole thing has ended there.
Yep.
Okay, I'm loving the art.
I really do like the art. And you notice, this is the guy's workshop.
Mm-hmm.
Portrait of the king and him and his friends when they were younger. And here he is, dead and stabbed.
That's pleasant.
Yep. And you can see little pieces of other stuff he's been building, like the robots, the skull for one of those birds.
Mega Man's helmet.
Yep.
Samus's helmet.
So it is. How am I doing on the scrolls? Should be missing two. Yep. All right. But it's time. Oops. It's not quite time yet.
Fall all the way back down to the beginning of the tower.
It's time. It's climbing time.
Oh man, I want to do the Snake Eater theme so badly here.
So that's most of Teslagrad now. We're almost done.
So the next 2.5 hours of this stream is just going to
be... I've been really getting through this much faster than I expected to, and I'm pretty happy about that.
Yeah, this definitely needs Snake Eater. It's a...
It's the Tesla staff.
So that will let you cross the streams and beat Ghostbusters?
No. It does let you change the color of things from a distance and destroy those walls.
So we had a couple of walls, did we?
There's one scroll behind one. But it's boss time.
Oh. And of course, being a Zelda-like in a few ways, you got a new item, so guess what your first challenge is? So you're gonna shoot an arrow in that giant eyeball, right?
I don't have a bow.
Then why are they making you fight a giant eyeball?
Because laser eye. Now I'm really hoping I get this on the first try. Oh god, Death Ray.
Second phase. Oh, they're of course they are. Um. Oh man, this is a serious shmup time.
Nah, because you can just hide from it over on the side there.
Well, yeah, but a lot of shmups are like that. You sometimes have safe zones.
Well, I don't know if there's any other way to do it. Maybe you could get all the way around on top and dodge it, but I've never succeeded in doing that.
Okay, this looks like it's pretty darn challenging.
It is. I'm making it look easy.
I disagree with that. You're making it look like you're good.
Well, I'm not. There we go. Boss over, right? Right?
No, I've seen this before. Not this game, but I've seen this kind of boss fight.
And you can serve momentum here.
And we're falling all the way back down through that tower.
Of course we are.
Because this wasn't Metroidvania enough for
The
us
first
yet.
time I did this, I died on the fall, and then I had to go through the entire boss again. That was pretty annoying, because I wasn't expecting it.
Hey, we got caught. Oh, he was just trying to bring us here all along. What a friendly guy.
Well, I mean, he was still there when the king killed the wizard.
So now we can still explore everywhere. Okay.
We can now explore everywhere we want to, but we don't really need to go that many other places. I think this is the door I'm looking for. I hope this is the door I'm looking for. Close enough. We need to go get one more scroll.
Does it involve a giant mechanical bird?
No.
There's
Number two.
Now you can challenge number 1.
No, I have number 1 already. I'm missing 11.
Oh. And I'm screwing up the rules of this game like nobody's business.
Oh, and it also destroyed the flower when it fell. What a jerk.
That is the saddest of stories.
But it opened this wall over here. So we can come in here. You see, we need 15 scrolls to open that door.
And it gives you a number 11 for free. And now you have all of them.
Now I have all of them, and you can see them lighting up. Sort of.
Well, 15
Well,
of them.
15 of them, yeah. So, let's go look at the scrolls. Each of them tells more or less a 3-part story. You can see the morning, noon, and night
Sure.
time things.
And
So
we can
the
see
first
subjugation here.
Right. The first one is the subjugation of the barbarians and turning them into the soldiers. The second one is the taming of the Grus. That was a funny pun. Thank you. That was a funny Shakespeare joke. The third one is the growth of the Tesla Scientist Society and the building of the tower. This one is, I'm not really sure what's going on here, honestly.
Well,
we've got the design and construction of some of the machines that we've seen around. Some more of the machines and some... That's interesting. Unearthing the giant eye thing. I've never actually looked through these in great detail before. So there's the alliance of the two, and the early years. You can see the king is still young.
right.
But here's the split.
Yep.
Where he's regretting it. That, all these lives have been lost. And then there's some more regret, but they disagreed, and the king declared war. And now we see the beginning of the boy's story here.
Yep. Notice that on each 3 they have a different symbol.
On each 3 what?
On each 3 scrolls. Like here, the actual symbol on the other side from the number is the actual
Oh,
scroll
yes.
symbol.
Yep. Yeah.
Here we have the, yeah.
Yeah, I just don't know what they all mean. And then we have the
That's
growth
a
of this guy.
That's the guy.
Yep. So this is his story, and you can see it there. His parents were killed by by who knows? The king told him it was the blue-robed science wizards, and then he murdered a lot of them.
Odds it was actually him.
Of course it was the king. And then, we have the birth of the main character here. And the loss of his father, or the absence of his father after his father fled. And then a lot of time passed back in the opening cutscene.
Right.
So, 36 scrolls, question, question, question.
Hey, do you have them all?
Yes.
That's what it's saying.
Yep. Yeah, it's asking, so the machine is a teleporter.
Okay.
That took me a little while to figure out the first time.
Now we're really in Castlevania.
Well, actually, we're in Castle,
There's the giant tower.
Yep. We're in Castle Redclad dudes. But now we have a weapon.
And now you're just murdering people. You're no better than they are.
I know. So
it's a drill tank.
Yeah, we just turned the drill red, which lets us get over it.
And now you murder more people.
Yep. So, examine the picture gallery.
Commit more unneeded
Right, and the
homicide.
statuary. I wonder if I can see up there. Yep, it's just can't. More pictures. Stained glass windows. Oh, crap. I didn't get up here fast enough to get past it on the top. Oops. That was teleport. And I just teleported into the arms of a waiting soldier. Turn that red. Oops. I'm going to have to wait now. Should be
teleport into the arms of a waiting soldier again?
It doesn't seem to be there. Oh, dear.
This looks like a gameplay challenge.
It is definitely a gameplay challenge. So what we're going to do is... Nope. Wait again.
It looks like you need to run up the stairs, get the momentum to get over that.
Or you do it like that.
Same thing. Momentum is the key.
Yep. More symbolic pictures.
Yeah.
With the faces of the wizards scratched out, the skulls of Grus, hunting trophies.
Yeah. Baby Metroid. No, that wasn't there.
The king!
So he hit the axe from Super Mario Brothers and sent you flying.
Yep, pretty much. Dad, no!
Yeah. I couldn't even come up with a good joke to try to take away from the gravitas of that, but...
Yep.
Looks like he sketched a picture of family on the wall.
Of his family on the wall of his cell. Well, actually, he dug a tunnel out of his cell.
Right. And he got that far.
And he got that far.
So I'm going to pretend that for the sake of this, that he actually had been through that tower and did all the paintings that helped you out.
Sure. Seems reasonable. Unlikely, but reasonable. Now, this is a slightly annoying section because there's Grus in it.
Oh, but now you can zap the Grus.
Yeah. There's a skeleton there.
Of one of the wizardly types.
Right. So let's see.
And if you don't have the
yeah, you have to. Yeah, see, there's a Gru.
Yep, it is pitch black. You are likely to be eaten by a Gru.
Indeed.
And now you're just blatantly murdering Grus.
I am. I'm a Gru killer. It's pretty gruesome.
No.
Sorry. I just couldn't resist. Oh no!
That's what you get. The power of magnetism compels you.
Oh, that is what I got. I forgot there was that Gru there. So now I'm going to do this the sane way, and once I get to the area where the first Gru is, I'm just going to keep zapping before I do anything. And the torch is where the first one will show up.
I think you got him.
I did. I'm a Gru getter.
Man, you and the puns tonight.
Why should tonight be any different than any other night?
Fair point. Are you still in a Dream Gru Eater?
Sunlight.
Oh, look. It's, yeah. Okay.
Firefly leaves as soon as you get up here.
Like, I don't see that guy having done anything to help you get in here.
Nope. But you can see he's plotting treason.
Yep. And
Now,
mention that's the 6th Emperor Tyrannus.
if you take this all the way back, it comes out on the other side of where the bridge dropped, so you can go back to the other tower and go get more scrolls and finish exploring if you want to. Since I don't feel like going back through the Gru area, I'm not going to do that.
Especially because you have everything.
Right. The
Hey, look,
king bearing the world on his shoulders.
The king is Atlas, apparently.
Yep. A lot of propaganda.
A lot of horses.
Pay attention to the portraits. See the difference?
Yes, I do.
Oh dear.
That's not good.
And here we discover the real evil.
Is someone trying to live forever?
Someone is trying to live forever.
That's... No, that would be bad.
And here's the king.
Die, monster! You don't belong in this world. No, that's not right.
What is a man? A miserable pile of secrets. But enough talk. Have at you.
Yeah, basically.
Now the king is a puzzle boss, more or less. He doesn't have that many attacks. It's random how many he'll do until he'll give you a chance to hit him. And again, it's the rule of threes.
So, but he's teleporting. It is Dracula.
Yeah, more or less. There we go. So you have to get behind him in order to hit him. And he'll first do that rush where you have a chance to get over him. And then he will start catching you in bubbles. And you can't escape them, but you can go behind him and hit him.
And now he's gonna go sit back down. He needs a nap.
Oops. This might take me a few tries. This is what I really wanted to get more practice with.
Oh yeah, I think you mentioned that before we started.
And you can see his head is following the crown. He's looking at it when he's controlling it. Also, watch when he does the attacks. The crown transforms into the sword.
Right, you called that out at the very start.
Yep.
So he's basically using his crown.
As a weapon. So this time we get to hit him. The first phase is going to last last time. It was only 2 attacks. And there's only 2 places I usually get hit. One is dodging the sword energy wave. And the other is on these sections. Because you don't have a lot of margin for error.
It's got giant crown key sword thingies.
Yep. And now we get to do it again.
So, because of the screen share, I can't actually hear any music.
Ah.
I'm hoping the music is awesome.
Oh, it's extremely dramatic. You'll get to check it out on the stream, I guess, afterwards. Alright, and it's... Oh, crap. No! Oh, no! I forgot the pattern for that. The swords start in a different position, which means you need to dodge differently, and I can't remember the pattern.
Well, that helps a lot.
Yeah. Hopefully this won't take too many tries. Speaking of tries...
You just got... This is going to be my lesson for the day as a experienced streamer. Never say that. Hopefully this won't take too long. Half an hour later.
I don't believe in jinxes.
I don't believe in jinxes either. I just know the results of things that I've done.
Well, really, it's the fatigue of doing the whole stream and then having to do the boss at the end of it.
And trying to focus on both at the same time. Can be
God
real
damn
pain.
it. Yep. So, but overall, I think this boss is really well designed. He's got not too many attack patterns. Even at the worst, a successful run takes no more than like 5 minutes at most.
Well, that's good. That's
And usually significantly less.
It all depends on how many times he does this kind of nonsense.
Right. It depends on which attacks he uses and how many attacks he uses before you get to hit him.
Oh, come on. You dodged that. I'm getting mad for you.
And unfortunately, that's the only attack where you have a chance of, like, screwing it up. Everything else is really cut and dry. Either you've dodged it or you haven't. There we go.
And now
And I'll just sit around looking bored. It does not matter which color you use.
Since I can't actually hear it, Dracula's boss fight music from Rondo Blood Forward is in my head right now.
Fair enough.
Except suddenly...
Oh, so here we go. We're going really fast this time. Alright, so... we have to start on the outside. Oh no! I blinked too soon.
It tracks you, right?
Yeah, it tracks you.
So you have to blink out as soon as it's about to drop the lightning then?
No, you can just run, but you have to blink through the sword.
And you have to hit him and get caught in the bubble 3 times? Is that how this is going to work?
Yep. And the third time is done because rule of threes.
That's reasonable.
Oh, well, we're going really fast this time. Oh, let me show you something here. You can go too fast. Oh, I didn't do it. You can go too fast on that, and he'll blink away and start the bubble over.
Oh.
Yeah, that one I've got down. It's the second one I can't remember.
I can't remember the name of Dracula's fight theme.
Here we go.
And this is number 2 this time?
Yep. There, like that. No, oh, phew. Thought I was going to die. Forgot about that part. Alright, so now I just have to get through hitting him once more.
The less he does that attack, the better.
Right.
Yeah.
Note the stained glass window he has over his throne, by the way. I didn't get a chance to point that out earlier.
Let's celebrate the murder we committed.
Yep, okay. And now the music is sufficiently somber. Oh wow, nobody showed up for the stream, which is just as well, because I haven't even been looking at the chat.
Yeah, it's alright.
It's alright. And again, we have a what happens if you have 36 scrolls.
You put on the crown, kill a wizard, and take over.
Close.
Oh.
If you have...
disappointed that was close.
Yeah. If you have less than 36, he throws the crown over the cliff, and that's the end of the game. He throws it away. But if you have all 36, he takes it home. Because the lessons of history have taught him how to responsibly use power or something like that, I guess.
And now we leave Castlevania.
Yep. There's actually some theme music here. An ending the song playing, and it's sung in Russian. Or at least I assume it's Russian. As you run back to your home. And I like the symmetry here of running back across the area you did from right at the beginning of the game.
Up this giant pagoda, which is here for no adequately explored reason.
You're getting chased by soldiers the first time.
Yeah, but there's still a giant pagoda.
Oh yeah. Architecture. Now I could jump across there and save some time, but I'm going to come down here instead. Because I wasn't sure if there was going to be anybody down there.
Looking for things.
I forgot this was still active.
Yeah, our town is burning down, but the king, in all of his collaborative power, never bothered to hire firemen.
So now the people are back and cleaning up the wreckage.
And they fixed the bridge for you.
Yep. They've already made a play out of your defeat of the king. Oops.
Up and over?
Yeah. I was just wondering, because I went into the building and I wasn't sure if there was anything in there. Ex-soldiers.
Yeah, time to get drunk.
Celebrating with extremely nice cups from the treasury.
They chose poorly. Hi! Do you like the hole in my roof? It lets me wave at you. And once again, king is a system of measurement.
More soldiers.
One king equals a bunch of...
One king equals a bunch of peasants. Don't you think that's reasonable?
A bunch of put-upon, depressed peasants, yes.
Right. I can't look down because I'm sliding. There we go. Yeah, so I think that's some nice symbolism there. But it's all very understated, or at least not shoved in your face in general, and these won't collapse anymore.
So, and it's a safe drop, okay.
Yeah, it's a safe drop. It's a safe drop even at the beginning of the game.
And... yeah. Oh, look, propaganda posters against the wizard.
Yeah, they still haven't been taken down yet. People pointing at the tower. I like how the parallax works out here. That's really nice.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
And you, having completed your quest, you arrive home to find your mom and your cat standing over a pile of dead soldiers.
And Mom has already got a cloak and a bigger wizard staff, because why not?
Well, right, to scale.
It means something. And that means the end.
Let's not go there. And that does mean end. That was Teslagrad. So what did you think?
A lot of fun, looked like. I think I'd like to actually play it, but now I don't need to.
Oh, what a shame. You definitely need to play it because physics. I'm really impressed I got through that section chasing the scroll on the cart on the first try. That usually takes me a few tries, and it was gonna give. I was expecting to just die, and then I was gonna take a minute to demonstrate in a little more detail some of the physics of the way the floating physics work. The first time I went through that, I did it. I could not get it in time for the scroll. I had to come back and get it much later, and I was going up really slowly, and I kept letting off the field a little for like a split second in order to slow down. And that is Teslagrad. So thank you everybody for watching, or anybody who watches in the future. I am Caphriel, and Morn is Morn.
I try to be anyway.
Say goodbye, Morn.
Goodbye, everybody.